What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So some unfortunate news, but this happens in the sport of boxing. But when it happens 3 times, it's like, ooh. Like how does E40 say, ooh? It happened 3 times. He got injured again. He got happened 3 times, then I can't even win. Ooh. Anyways, Josh Taylor is injured, and for the 3rd time, the Jack Catterall rematch has been postponed. But this time, it's only been postponed a month. All right, so let's go ahead and, I'll research it. I couldn't find exactly what happened to Josh Taylor, but let's go ahead and do the research, and then I'll, give you my opinion. Yeah. All right, so shout out to ESPN.com. It says Josh Taylor injured, rematch versus Jack Catterall now May 25th. The Josh Taylor-Jack Catterall rematch has been postponed for a 3rd time. That's crazy, but anyways, Taylor suffered an injury in training that forced him to withdraw from his April 27th return bout versus Jack Catterall in Leeds, England. Matchroom Boxing announced Thursday. Taylor vs. Catterall 2 has now been rebooked for May 25th and will be streamed on ESPN Plus in the United States and on DAZN in the UK. All he's done is postpone the beating he's going to get. I promise you, I will rid this guy out of boxing once and for all, Catterall said in a statement on Thursday. When the 2 boxers first met in Scotland in February 2022, Taylor, who has the record of 19-1 with 13 knockouts, retained his undisputed junior welterweight championship in a controversial split decision victory. Catterall, who has the record of 28-1 with 13 knockouts, dropped Taylor in the 8th round and cut him over his left eye. The decision led to a more bad blood between Taylor and Catterall. The rematch was, I was finna say remix, but the rematch was set for February 2023 before scheduling the conflict delayed the bout last March. Then Taylor suffered a torn plantar fascia, whatever that is, which seemed to doom the bout for good. Rather than reschedule the rematch, Taylor chose to defend his linear 140-pound championship against Teofimo Lopez at the Madison Square Garden in June, a fight where Taylor was soundly defeated via decision. The decision will forego the rematch with Catterall, further exacerbating the personal issue between the 2 boxers. I wanted this fight since the moment the scorecards got read in Glasgow, Catterall said last month. A few people say move on, Jack, and that's easy to say when you're not in my position. I get asked every day of my life, multiple times a day, when are you fighting Taylor again? This isn't about the belts, it's personal to me, and I can't wait to get my hands on him. I don't like him and I don't respect him, and I'm going to end him. The 33-year-old Taylor, who vacated all 3 of the 4 titles to proceed with Catterall rematch. So, for guys that saying that Josh Taylor doesn't want the rematch, anybody that vacates 3 out of the 4 titles that he has, meaning he gives away the belts that he has, or the championships that he's earned for a fight, lets you know that I think he really does want to fight, right? But anyways, said after the Lopez defeat, he planned on moving up to 147 pounds. But the fight with Catterall will again be contested at the 140-pound limit with no title on the line. Catterall, who is 30 now, has fought twice since that lone title challenge, with victories last year over Duran Foley and champion Jorge Linares, who shortly retired after Catterall appointed him. Taylor's only fight since his February win over Catterall has come against Lopez, his first pro defeat. I've never run from anyone in my life, especially not Jack Catterall, Taylor said his last month. He has spent the last 2 years running from promoter to promoter while living off of my name. Jack should be careful what he wishes for because he is getting battered. Wow. Let's talk about it. Now, this is very unfortunate because a lot of people are, normally when it's a highly, when it's a controversial fight, man, we want a rematch right away. And this fight happened to take place 2 years ago, right? It sucks that, things like this keep happening. And I'm one that like to give fighters the benefit of the doubt because shit happens, right? Before I even give my take, let me go ahead and show you what Jack Catterall had to say. It's just short, sweet, but get to the point.
Apologies to all the fans. New date is May the 25th. He's just delayed the beating. Apologies to all the fans. New date is May the 25th. He's just delayed the beating.
Now, things happen, right? It is what it is. Things happen. It's training camp, whatever the situation may be. But like it does irritate the fans when it's like it's not the first time it happened, not the second time it happened, but the third time. Like now this fight is continuing to get pushed back, and that's sometimes rub fans the wrong way, to the point it's just like, bro, like it's almost like you guys just need to move on with your own career or whatnot. But it is what it is, man. I understand Jack Catterall wanted his rematch. I remember the first fight, and I do remember thinking that that fight probably should have gone to Jack Catterall. But I am gonna watch it again because I like to study film, especially when you have a fight that's going into a rematch or whatnot. But it is what it is, bro. These guys obviously don't like each other. They did a good job at the press conference with I think Jack Catterall actually swung. I don't know if I don't think he connected, but I think he even swung on Josh Taylor. One of them swung at each other or whatnot. But obviously it's bad blood, and that always makes for a good fight. Well, not always, but it always makes for a good sell, right? A good selling point, right? So I'm very interested in seeing what's going to happen in the rematch or whatnot. Can Jack Catterall make the right adjustments as far as Josh Taylor as well? Josh Taylor has had a good run, bro. Josh Taylor has a damn good resume, bro. Like a damn good resume, man. So seeing how his last performance against Teofimo Lopez, where he was just pretty much outclassed and dominated, and a lot of people saying that they felt like he should move up to 147. Personally, I'm gonna be 100, bro. I'm just gonna be all the way honest. At the time, I don't think he wanted to move up to 147, and this, y'all can call me a hater all you want, because I'm not a hater. Josh Taylor was my favorite at 140 at one point, but I don't think Josh Taylor wanted any parts of Terrence Crawford. I'm just gonna be 100 with you, bro. I feel like that's how it was. Josh Taylor was undisputed at 140, right? If both him and Terrence Crawford were signed with Top Rank, Josh Taylor would have moved up. Top Rank would have pushed for him to fight Terrence Crawford. And with Terrence Crawford having the WBO at the time, bro, they would have pushed for that, because how the WBO rules are. If a champion at a lower weight class vacates the title and moves up, he's automatically warranted the title shot once he moves up. So they would have been pushing, with both of them being with Top Rank, they would have been pushing for Taylor versus Terrence Crawford. And every time I hear about Terrence Crawford speak, Terrence Crawford is like, I think Terrence Crawford told Josh Taylor to his face, like he will stop, dude. But Taylor never seems that confident when it comes to Terrence Crawford. I'm just being 100. I know this is about Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor, but I'm just being 100. Taylor just did not seem as confident when it came to mentioning Terrence Crawford's name. Just pointing that out there, right? But anyways, Josh Taylor, he's had a very good run. And I'm not saying that like his career is over. I'm just saying that the dude has a very good resume, and I definitely believe that he will be a Hall of Famer. As far as them two though, like when stuff like this happens 3 times, it's like, damn, bro, like, and I don't know the injury. I couldn't find the injury or whatnot. I know like he was injured the second time it got postponed or canceled or whatever. But it is what it is. At least it's just a month though. It didn't get canceled. It got postponed at just a month. So I can live with that. I'm not upset about that. Besides, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. April, when they were gonna fight, and this is just the selfish part of me, right? But the day that they were scheduled to fight, I think it was April 27th. I was gonna be in Florida anyways. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm not mad that it's. I'm not mad that it's being postponed, but that's just me being selfish or whatnot, because I do want to see the rematch or whatever. But regardless, man, I can't wait for them to fight. Hopefully it doesn't get postponed and canceled again, because, bro, if it does, I feel for Jack Catterall, who really deserved a rematch with Josh Taylor, or deserves it, and still, he still deserves that rematch with Josh Taylor. So hopefully they can get everything squared away, because I'm excited about this one. All right. Furthermore, Josh Taylor, like, you know, I'm also wondering if he can even make 140 comfortably, because he didn't look good at all against Teofimo Lopez. And credit to Teofimo for being that good. All right, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who are you picking to win in a rematch? Right? Are you even interested in a rematch anymore? Right? Because of the postponements. Anyways, but what do I know?